Yeah.
Cool. Had either of you like recorded on an album prior to this with any other projects?
No, that was my first studio experience.
Yeah. So that's pretty fucking cool, right?
Yeah.
It was exciting.
It was sweet.
Did you find the studio experience to be nerve-wracking at all, or was it pretty relaxed? I know for some people it could be kind of weird, like, actually playing stuff, like recording and then hearing it played back, and like,
yeah, no,
it's like hearing your own voice on the phone, like on the recording for the first time.
Yeah, it's always weird.
Yeah,
no, it was a super relaxed environment, but it was a little strange because we tracked it so the bass and drums tracked together, and then everybody else kind of went individually. Or I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Did Ollie track with the bass and drums? No, he did it. Okay, yeah. So,
we did bass and drums first.
Yes, and then I went in on like a separate day and was just in there like by myself in headphones, and that was super strange. Like because I, couldn't, because that was I think before the sax, or what was I the last? I don't remember, dude. But
I think you did come in after we did saxes.
But still, it was just weird to like be because everyone else in the band was like in the room.
Oh yeah, just they're in the control booth, just watching you,
just watching,
and it's not like as loud as you're used to, and like you can't feel the drums,
right?
Like it's so weird at first, like
but like I got used to it pretty quick, and it was a positive experience.
It definitely felt some nerves, but it was like an exciting nerves.
It's just,
it means something to you, and you're putting your name on it, and you want it to be good,
Absolutely.
But overall, fun. It's just a lot of fun.
How many tracks are on
toys?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay.
Such a dick. How many tracks are on the EP?
5.
5. Cool. How long did it take you guys to do the project, recording wise?
Or was it hard to put a number because it was like
scattered?
Yeah, it was like split up into a certain amount of days.
Yeah, it could be hard whenever, and we're not. None of us are in a position where we have like a record label paying for us to just hang out in a studio all week. So it's like, when can I get off work? When can I squeeze in here and that and all that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Did I'm assuming everything was tracked live then, like all the drums and everything. There was no like computer shit done.
Right. Yeah. There was no.
Yeah. That's what made me think about that was that's the cool thing about bands like you guys versus like what I have to deal with a lot of metal, whereas like a lot of heavy metal bands like to record in a way that's not even recording. It's like computer programming because they're just like they're doing all the drums with the computer and replacing them with live drum samples, and it's like,
oh man, I didn't even realize it.
It's fucking silly.
Damn.
But yeah. So, but what I was saying was that with us, we just try to always write stuff that we know we could play live.
Yeah.
So we can like put on a good show. I think that's kind of like the end goal for us, and I would imagine you guys as well. It's just
I think we share that philosophy. I mean,
putting together that groove.
Anything you
make
hear
a move.
Anything you would hear that we would record, like what you see is what you would get.
Yeah.
We'd sound very, very much the same if you saw us live, and I think that's something.
I think that's what I dig about bands like you guys and just other bands that are doing more like, I don't want to say traditional sounds, but like nothing that's like super crazy, because a lot of the times, like being so tied into metal, I'm always getting sent this stuff. It's like, check out this band, they're crazy, and I hear it and I'm like, oh yeah, this is crazy.
Definitely,
but
the crazy is a good word for it.
It sounds like a bunch of computers going crazy. I don't know, can they actually do this live? Like it just sounds so inauthentic, and it's like it's crazy to a point that there's like no like emotion or like real feeling in it. It's like, man, like I appreciate this level of intensity.
Yeah,
it's something to behold.
It becomes like an intellectual appreciation instead of like a feeling. You know?
But like I think that overall, I think the feeling is so much more important than the nerdiness of it.
Yeah.
But it can be a fine line. I mean, you got all this funk stuff that's in Kiwano Sour, and there's like that ability to be technical, but being technical in like a tasteful way that's catchy,
right?
That could still like
still
create an
good
earworm and have like a cool little hook.
Yeah, as long as it feels good, that's just the aim for every minute.
How did you get your